And the U.S. strikes on alleged drug boats in the Caribbean Sea are under scrutiny.
Well, a double-tap strike on one of the boats has invited criticism, congressional inquiry and allegations of war crimes. But Secretary of War for the U.S., Pete Hegseth, has defended the strike, citing fog of war.
Well, reports claim that U.S. forces launched a follow-up strike on the wreckage of a vessel that had already been hit, reportedly killing 2 survivors. And reports said that it was Hegseth who had issued a verbal order for the second strike. But the Trump administration has been trying to distance Hegseth from the decision and shift focus to the U.S. Navy commander who directed the strike. During a cabinet meeting at the White House, Hegseth said that he did not see that there were survivors in the water when the second strike was ordered, saying that the thing was on fire.
I did not personally see survivors, but I stand because the thing was on fire. It was exploded in fire or smoke. You can't see anything. You got digital. This is called the fog of war. This is what you in the press don't understand. You sit in your air-conditioned offices or up on Capitol Hill and you nitpick and you plant fake stories in the Washington Post about kill everybody, phrases on anonymous sources not based in anything, not based in any truth at all.
Earlier, a Pentagon spokesperson also repeated the White House assertion that Admiral Frank Bradley, who now leads a U.S. Special Operations Command, made this decision to restrike the narco-terrorist vessel, saying that the senior Navy officer was operating under clear and long-standing authorities to ensure the boat was destroyed.
Now, Democratic senators have slammed the September 2 strikes, accusing Hegseth of passing the buck. Now, the House and Senate Armed Services Committees, both led by Republicans, have opened investigations into the strikes. Lawmakers will also have a chance to question Bradley later in the day. He is scheduled to provide a classified briefing to key lawmakers who are overseeing the military.
A family in Colombia has filed a petition with the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights in the U.S. Capitol, alleging that Colombian citizen Alejandro Medina was illegally killed in a U.S. airstrike on the 15th of September. The petition marks the first formal complaint over the airstrikes by the Trump administration against suspected drug boats. But despite all the hue and cry, the administration has vowed that the strikes will continue. Hegseth said the U.S. has paused the strikes for now because it's hard to find drug boats in the waters now. But strikes against drug traffickers have just begun and will continue.
Now, during the same meeting, President Trump said that countries manufacturing and selling drugs to the U.S. are subject to attack, adding that strikes wouldn't be limited to Venezuela. Trump also said that the administration is going to start doing those strikes on land as well, saying the strikes on land were much easier. And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Listen in.
The U.S. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth announced on Tuesday during a cabinet meeting that the U.S. military has, quote, only just begun sinking narcotic trafficking vessels off the coast of Venezuela, saying that the strikes target narco-terrorists poisoning the American people. Now, his comments follow a now controversial September strike in which a boat suspected of smuggling drugs into the United States was destroyed. And according to media reports, a second follow-up attack was launched to kill 2 survivors. The move has drawn serious questions about potential violation of international law and rules of engagement as well. The administration insists that its strikes are lawful, but with lawmakers now demanding more answers and scrutiny intensifying, the incident has quickly become a major political headache for Pete Hegseth and the Department of War. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.